Adam them, they twist it around. They gonna twist it around to make it fit their narrative, right?
No, but come on, he didn't edit that.
Yeah, no, but
y'all was lying.
No, it's the tension. Listen, it ain't the word, it's the tension behind the word, right? So everybody worried about the word, but the word don't mean shit. It's what you meant. I didn't mean to diss nobody.
You can't say that because there's a lot of people who ain't here behind that. And listen, I'm one that made it out, right?
Right.
But whether people want to respect it or not, when it comes to this lane, I'm a gatekeeper and I'm a voice for that flag.
We know.
Because of where
what did he say he was? A gatekeeper. We already know that. At least you
come from. Now, I'm not a gangbanger. I don't gangbang.
Right.
Right, but I come from where I come from, and when certain things need to be addressed, and I ain't even talking about those we know. I'm really talking about those that helped raise me, who helped guide me, who may have been told about these things because you kind of did something that has never been done. Like, not even with our Keyway cats that's known. You know, you never heard Rick Rock or none of these dudes, you know what I'm saying, say that. And we don't do it as well, right? We don't. When me and you did have a verbal, you kept trying to bait me with the Hoover. You notice I still maintain my respect for Hoover because the dudes that I know from Hoover, my distaste for you at the time wasn't greater than my respect for them. Rest in peace, Hoover D. Fadoos. Right. You know what I mean? I was my brother. But I really, and everybody ain't going to accept it, right? But I'm really kind of moving towards you being able to say, hey, look, I made a mistake. And because LA is a weird place. It's 60 miles north, south, east, west. And even the little pockets they think is safe.
So you saying ain't nobody in LA can understand that they are pushing the nerve the way they want to push it, gang?
Let me tell y'all something about LA, bro. I'm retired. LA is retired off my list. I'm not going to LA. I have no interest to. It's just the gun laws too weird. Everything weird out there. The energy in LA is tainted.
I'm not. Listen, they understand this.
It came out of your mouth. See, if I say F something or if I say a disrespectful thing about something knowingly, now I could be talking and having casual conversation and may say a word, but they like, well, Wack, just having conversation. But if I use that word in a manner that where it's vulgar and it's disrespectful, they gonna hear it like that. And believe it or not, and I think our out-of-town brothers, not to say that y'all don't grasp it or get it, right?
Out-of-town
on
brothers.
The West Coast, that cripping, that Paru, and that blood and that hoovering, it's like, it's a different type of thing. Ice-T, although from Jersey, we grew up in that Crenshaw district, he said some powerful lines in that song, Colors. He said, death is my set, guess my religion, right? And you got some dudes that's all they know.
Right.
You know other things,
you've
been other places, and you can talk about, you got some dudes, they been like hamsters. All they know is them 4-5 blocks.
Right.
Half them dudes, you tell them they got a first class ticket at LAX, they wouldn't know how to retrieve it. So when you say certain things, they think you playing with it and they living down about it.
I am playing.
I don't think you meant it with the venom that it was said. I don't think so.
I'm playing with God. Right? Everybody went around tripping. I'm playing with God. Like, so tell God to come see about me. Listen, I'm gonna say this, bro. I will not disrespect no blood. I'm a blood. Tripping. Like California probably don't understand this, right?
You say you was some Hoover.
But I'm a blood too. I'm Hoover and I'm blood. People don't understand this, bro.
So you saying you for the people.
Yeah. And the way that they don't understand because all the tribes of Jesus is in the streets, right? So we look up like now we all in the streets. We ain't got nothing to do, but we in the streets. We killing each other. We killing each other, right? And then you got people like
break it down to him in a simpler way. But I get it though, because he like, if he don't get their attention by talking like he dissing them, they won't listen. It's like niggas only listen to chaos, bro. So if he just broke it down the regular way, like, oh, we all one, all of the tribes, we all together. He got to say some dissing shit and flip it, I guess.
Adam 22 that's doing what they doing to try to help their community, help his community, not our community.
Well,
he don't give a fuck about us.
The thing about it, right? It's a pro and a con, it's a gift and a curse of that. Because Adam's a white dude, right? And when we say they don't give us no opportunity, he's opened the door and giving people opportunity. People that had no training. Hold on.
You don't need
no training
from him, bro.
they really ain't got a lot to talk about, but it might be
YouTube gave
something
you
about their
opportunity.
character.
We don't need no opportunity from Adam 22. Google gave you opportunity. What is going on?
And he sits them in front of him and hopes that they kind of catch on what to do, what not to do, right?
Right.
But I will say, he's also a white dude that doesn't understand the seriousness of things that he just thinks is content.
Gang, he brought somebody up there to talk about you. You got the best content of the channel. He brought somebody to talk about your wife.
In his head, it's content and it's not that serious. In his head. Now, I hope, and I think he's starting to get it. Because, I sincerely, fuck with Adam. I hope he starts to, because I told him, I said, bro, it's like, it's a mix that's starting to happen that's like ammonia and bleach.
Right.
And you can put it on a mop and you can sling it around, but eventually that shit'll catch up with you. You know what I'm saying? So, I understand what you saying, and with you, I told myself, I hope he don't think he gonna keep going up there on them lives, because there's some dumb moves that heard that, and that building's been exposed.
The Bloods love me, gang. Listen, I know the streets love me, gang. I'm not concerned with people on the internet talking about. People on the internet, they not the same people in the streets. That's what I know for a fact. Same niggas typing on the internet, not the same niggas in the streets. You get niggas typing on the internet, niggas on the streets, they different people. When niggas meet me on the streets, they understand. And them internet niggas that type and go back and forth, they don't understand.
We got some cats, bro, that they really can't read or write. They know how to throw they setup, write they hood. You know what I'm saying? And they'll see you and they won't talk to you. They exist.
That's my problem with California. Listen, if you're watching this, my problem with California is California's stuck in the 90s.
That's everywhere.
Right, the whole world and elevated and went up and doing other shit, but California's still on the same shit they was in the 90s. And I'm coming to try to make a change to that.
Listen, the majority of it, yeah.
It ain't gonna change, bro.
I mean,
why?
That's all they know, homie.
But how the rest of the world then moved on, but California's still on the same California shit.
Remember, California is big enough to just be a world of their own. It's all they know. You got some people who their first home is prison. They say a vacation is the street.
All right.
No, this is real. Now, I'm not like that.
Right.
I done been around the world 7 times.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I do business both foreign and domestic, so I understand what it is and what it ain't.
Right.
But I think with you, your message when you say I'm Crip Blood, I'm GD, BD, I'm Vice Lord, I'm all of them, you kind of saying, I'm other people, and I got understanding of all.
Right.
But this where it's contradicting that. If you got understanding of all, then you should understand what disrespect some.
It was no disrespect. People should understand that when Adam 22 do some bullshit, say, oh, matter of fact, he shouldn't even put that out of there. He shouldn't even put that clip out there.
It was live.
But he should let it just stay live and let it just go. Nobody would have said shit.
Oh, you saying the promo?
Yeah, he did that.
Yeah, Adam
he did that.
Adam, you got to remember, No Jumper is a content builder.
But ain't much of your blood?
Yeah.
So why he smack me in my mouth?
Why didn't he?
Yeah.
Because he's a buster.
You know what I'm saying? So
let me tell you what should have happened. When you said he can't see me, I'll come sit next to him and apologize.
Right.
Okay? I got homies that's in wheelchairs. And you know what they say? Let's get in the back seat and fight. If you get in the back seat, yeah, the homies in the wheelchair.
Get in the back seat and fight in the wheelchair.
They'll tell you. We got a homie named Calico.
I don't even know what I'm listening to no more.
He wanted for us to put a carrot up my booty.
I want to see you sit down with him and show him the who.
What the fuck?
I got Crip comrades. You know what I'm saying? My man Deco from 89 East Coast. Big Faye from Insane. I got them from everywhere. 6-0s and I remember I got a call one time. It was a dude from A-Trade Gangsta. I didn't know him. He said, yo, bro, my house just caught on fire, exploded like in New Mexico or something.
Right.
He said, I'm from A-Trade Gangsta, Wack. He said, I'm homeless. I need some help. Something might have happened to his kid or something, and they was trying to do some burial. I wired him 3,000-4,000. Right. I sent it to him. I didn't care. I didn't like he was a Crip or Blood. Blueface, his first album was called The Famous Crip. It was already out when I signed him. Savvy Third. You know what I'm saying? I don't, at the end of the day, it's a brotherhood out there. Because in those penitentiaries since the mid-90s, it came down to black and brown, black and white. Right? It didn't matter what motherfucker was from because they trying to do you in if you was a Hoover, Paru, or Crip behind your skin color. We couldn't keep going at each other and fighting. Then we already outnumbered as a whole 5-1, 4-5-1.
Right.
So I just think people need to understand your message because they get caught up in your.
What if they set us up to get exterminated in jail? Like, they pass all the laws, and then we go to jail, we outnumbered, and we get exterminated in there. But why ain't it talked about that if the jails is predominantly filled up with other races of people, why do they say that we make up the statistics of people that get arrested? I feel like it all depends on the region. What's the majority of the population or wherever you at?
And I ain't gonna, I feel like you do the things to grab people's attention, right? And once they're looking at you, then you deliver a message. This is what I'm seeing. Right? You got all the sense in the world. You sitting up here high and mighty. I couldn't believe when the exposers finally got your thing.
That I was right here.
That you was where you was at, because you really in one of them places that everybody can't be.
Right.
You know, now the hard part was you need a third security. When two leave, one need to be here because you like to let them go out and do their little lunch so they back together so they can secure each other. You gotta always be secure. Now don't ask me how
the fuck I was secure when you just walk up in here? That's why I was never secure in the first place, gang.
They left 15 minutes before I came, right? I had to watch them, make sure they just down the hill.
Right.
Hey,
but that
Wack
ain't good. Like I'm just want to know this, right? I just got to ask this question. And this is my real question, right?
I could have grabbed you.
Was that your ass hanging out that time when they had that fight with Loose Cannon?
Come on, man.
Because I seen dude finna do some bullshit. And I'm like, bro, don't do him like that. You know, I got family too. Don't do him like that. At that point, my security grabbed me and put me in the car.
But why they strip him like Munchie B? They stripped him just like they did Munchie. They didn't put the peanut butter, but they stripped him the same way.
Do you know about that?
Yeah. Listen, I swear to God, Mom, I was with Gumby, and this is what Gumby told me. Gumby told me some crazy shit. Gumby told me this. We was talking about 4 Extra. He was like, well, they did some regular crazy shit than that. They knocked out Munchie and put peanut butter up his ass.
Yeah.
I said, was he blind? They said no.
No, he could see. I talked to 4 Leaf, and it was 2 other dudes from next door, up the street from him. One of them ain't here no more. One of them did something he wasn't supposed to do, but it definitely happened. Homies told me it happened. Homies that was there said it was happening. It is what it is.
Bruh, Munchie B is the dude from that video where he pulled the gun out. I don't know if y'all seen that, bruh. But it was like this interview, and it was a blind dude, and he up strapped on, bruh. Right, he was sitting right next to him on the couch, and the interview was like, no, Munchie, no. Because he was about to, if a blind nigga up a gun in a small vicinity, that's dangerous. I guess you can see.
But at the end of the day, when you got a dude that's all bark, no bite, you know, you got a lot of niggas that shooters on the street, but he lighting the ass. You know, once you get up in there, it ain't nothing a nigga $1.20 could do with a monster.
Yeah, I heard that. But if he get peanut butter up his ass, why he up on no jumper with 4 Extra? I heard they the one did it.
Well, I don't think he's ever been on the thing with 4 Extras. I don't think he's been up there. I don't think 4 Extra going for that. And I don't think he finna just linger around 4 Extras like that. You know, 4 Extras ain't no walk in the park. You know, he's the type of dude I'm telling you about. 4 Extras love his hood. His life is his hood.
And that's a lot of them.
Right.
Every time you hear him talk, like a pastor will say, in Jesus' name, or yes, Lord, he say,
on
Vernon Avenue.
Yeah, Vernon Avenue.
On 40, Gloves, Neighborhood. That's not an act.
So is he really like that? That's an act? That gotta be.
No, that's not an act. That's who he is. Now, me personally, and he'll tell you, when I talk to him,
he said it's not like he said Adam paint him like an animal. He said not an animal. He said no jumper make him look like that.
We can't put that on Adam because what you do on the camera is what you do on the camera.
But what he did to me, Adam set that up. I guarantee you Adam told him to do exactly what he did to me.
Well, I thought Adam was supposed to been there.
Yeah, he supposed to been there. But what happened was Adam knew he wasn't going to be there. Right? Adam knew he wasn't gonna be there when he had me to be there, and he knew that. This is what I didn't know. I'm from St. Louis. I didn't know that Hoovers didn't mess with 6-0. So where I'm from is 607, and the Rollins, they mess with Hoovers. It's the same. Yeah. So when he telling me this, I'm like, we cool. I'm not knowing it's gonna be a problem if I got a Hoover on my stomach.
Well, it's not a problem because that's where you from.
But that was the main problem with him though, because when he came in the door, his main problem was he told me don't say rolling or don't say none of this shit, and he stand up over me like he ready to kill me, and the whole time Adam did it.
Well,
Adam did that shit, gang.
Listen, I will say this: if he wanted to do something to you, he would have did it. I think he really was kind of like me. He just wanted to have a conversation and get his point across.
Nah, ain't no conversation, ain't no point across.
No, I ain't. Now I'm not doing it like that because first of all, I knew I was taking a chance.
Taking over.
Coming to your door.
The technology is taking over, man.
Nah, you ain't taking no chance. You came to the door.
Yeah, I'm not gonna come in your. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna come in your spot, and I'm knowing I'm already straggling the fence of disrespect. So my demeanor got at least balance the things out. That's why I didn't come to your door with nobody with me.
Not right now. You act like we not in LA, like people ain't gonna leave and come back.
That studio's in LA. He probably got to rent it.
I'm not gonna tell nobody where you at, bro. If that was the case, I wouldn't be on camera. I came to have a conversation with you. I didn't want to do this.
No.
But you like it, we gonna talk about it at least. We wanna show my house some respect. Come sit down and at the table.
We're gonna talk about it. I wanna know one thing. How did you even get up with Adam 22? Like how did that even start? Cause I heard I heard you was doing you was doing what you was doing? Clubbing, promoting and shit. What you doing? What you promoting?
No. I was on Clubhouse. First of all, my line of work has nothing to do with podcasting.
I know.
Right?
I heard you met Adam because you was protecting him. That's what I heard.
No.
That was the street said. Street said you protected Adam 22. That's what I heard.
No, well, I'm gonna protect anybody I'm at the table with.
But right? I heard that's the reason what you opened up for.
Remo actually, it was his idea to create the show.
Right.
AD, T-Rail, everybody left the building at one time, right? So when Remo kind of hollered at me about it and I seen what was going on, it was a difficult decision to make because AD like a nephew to me.
Right.
So I didn't want to make it look like I was kind of like working against him. But the line of work I am in, when it comes, I'm one of the gatekeepers of this West Coast. I'm a dude that can come to and get some business done and get you signed or get something done for you. The biggest platform we got on the West Coast is No Jumper.
Right.
So I'm like, well, damn, if ain't no personalities in there, it's a good chance things could fall. And if we lose No Jumper out west,
y'all lost No Jumper,
right? Ain't nothing for the people out here. Everything on the East Coast and in the South. In the South, they podcast is so cold, they only do it periodically. It's like they go hard for a month, get all their content, and they drop for about 2.5 months, and there it goes. So they work theirs like that. So I said, you know what? Let me go to the building and see if I can assist the building. See if I can help the building.
Right.
For the coast. I had to call AD and tell him, and it was a hard thing for me to do. I knew T-Rail was going to be in his ear like, man, I thought that was your uncle. I said, AD, I've done things for you, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've done wild things for AD to help his music career.
Hey, yo.
I'm like, bro, I'm one of the gatekeepers out here. We need that platform. So Adam was with it, and then we started. We like 104 episodes, and I think it worked because it's a yin and a yang. Is it some things that he does that I don't like? Yeah. Do I think he understands them? He understands them his way. He don't see it. He don't see the horror or the fire that could really come
behind everything he doing.
Yeah, he don't see it in his world. It ain't that serious. And you know what? Things shouldn't be that serious, but they are.
Right.
You know, he's probably heard stories, but Adam ain't been on the block or in the alley in the park to see a motherfucker get his noodles knocked behind a $5 dice game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He ain't, you know what I'm saying? Behind a look.
Yeah.
You know, so to him, he like, yo, bro, it's just content. It ain't that serious.
Yeah, all right.
I think he's starting to understand now that, okay,
Niggas
you know
will
what I'm
crash out
saying?
about content,
Bad company, you know, ain't to be kept. But with you, I just think he was podding. You can't put what came out your mouth.
He wasn't podding. Listen, Adam 22 want to get rid of me because they ain't doing good and no jumping no more. Only thing that do numbers over there is your shit. Nobody else do no numbers over there. So he put me over there just so he can get rid of me.
No, you was getting numbers.
Nah, but he wanted to get rid of me. He didn't give a fuck about that. He wanted me hurt. Listen, if I'm getting all these numbers, I'm doing so good. Why would he even put me in a situation with 4 extra like that?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna say this.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Adam sometimes don't be thinking that deep into it, bro.
He don't care.
You know what I'm saying? He's thinking 4 extras on contract. He knows not to come to the building and do nothing crazy.
He brought 40 Crips in there.
Nah, he
That's
didn't.
crazy.
I swear to God, I'm listening. That motherfucker was full of Mexicans and Crips.
They said it was like,
How many of them was in there? Like 18
Was
of
it?
them. 18,
Yeah,
20 of them
that's
bitches.
ridiculous.
They said it
I
was like
don't mean it
7
like that, but like 18, 20 motherfuckers. in that
That's too
motherfucker.
many people.
yeah, that's a lot of people.
That's a
Yeah,
lot
in the
of
low
people,
606.
Yeah,
bro.
and crazy part about it is
Imagine you
4
pull up for an interview and it's 16 niggas. Even if you got pole on you, like, man, what is this bullshit?
actually didn't even come to me, right? When they came in the thing, he didn't come directly to me like by himself to talk to me. He brought all in to talk to me. Where I come from St. Louis, gang, we go in the back, talk to me. He surrounded me with all them.
Well, that's the total opposite of what I did
Yeah, you came to my door by yourself.
by myself.
But he surrounded me with everybody. Here go thing. Let me tell you this. What I did an interview with, I think, what's that Mexican name there? Adam 22 gave me a note, and he told me exactly what to do, what to troll to him. So I know for a fact he did that before.
See, I've never experienced
Yeah, he
that.
gave me a note, gang. He said, look, say this and do this. And something even worse. Like, he said, I disrespect the Bloods, right? But nobody disrespect the Bloods more than Adam.
The old me would have reacted to that, right?
Fuck me up, huh?
But I understand that a lot of our out-of-towners, I don't think y'all understand the significance
Look at that.
to certain shit you say.
What'd they say? What'd they say? What did Adam call my podcast?
Yeah, but he said this to you. He definitely said it. That's crazy.
Yeah, he said it. He disrespect, but I'm saying though, he act like this is a game, but he know he round back doing shit like this. Like I just sit with my podcast, he disrespect me out the blank.
And the fact that, I'm gonna be real, the fact that you never put that up.
Nah, I ain't put it up there.
Yeah,
But he know that he say the same thing, but I'm not here to try to hurt him, but he know he said the same thing that he claimed that I said. But he meant it in the context that I didn't even mean it in. He meant it in disrespectful context, right?
Also, Adam was sheesh. Adam talking about, because I think he was like Hoover Stomp, something like that. Hoover Stomp or Hoover K or something. He kept saying it. Adam was doing the same thing. Like it's just lingo.
Like just trying to explain like St. Louis and how shit work,
bro.
right? I never
Yeah,
meant
but
to
you're
disrespect
not
the
in
Blood.
St. Louis.
No, that's my thing. This thing, right? Listen. So St. Louis started banging because of colors. Everybody know that, right? We started banging because of colors. So we don't really when it comes to
Y'all
banging,
start banging because of what?
because of colors, the movie.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think you qualified to have that conversation.
I did qualify because
I don't think the banging in St. Louis started with you.
Shit, how come it didn't? We were on the first one, but
Not with you. How old are you?
well, I'm not the first one that started banging.
Yeah,
but
I don't know how I started, but
yeah, it started from colors. I'm telling you, it started from colors. Everything from colors came. Everybody started cripping and blood and all that shit in St. Louis. But I guess we had it wrong because 6 O's and Hoovers click. Like all the Crips in St. Louis click. Right? It wasn't none of the same shit. So when he asked me, I thought that I was giving my opinion based on the fact that I'm a gang member too. Right? So if he asked me a question, I'm giving an answer. But at the same time, I'm not knowing that that's gonna happen with Adam. I'm not knowing. I'm sitting there. I'm not knowing that the time I'm sitting there, that shit out.
Listen, first of all, in defense of
Gang,
Munchie,
I was sitting there and that shit was out.
in defense of Munchie, he wasn't asking you nothing about no Bloods.
Yes, he did.
You know, everything he was talking about was a 40 and a Hoover.
Yeah, but he was disrespecting me.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. He was like, you talk about when
Hey man, if y'all want to see the rest of that video, y'all go type in 607 and Wack. I thought it was clickbait at first.
Catch Up Glizzer merch is out now, man. I got the white colors coming soon, but so far we got the black tap, man. We got medium, small, large. Lock in, man. $45 a shirt.